While reflecting on the last 75 years of the United States Air Force, I went to the place where many of our airmen and women get their start, the Air Force Academy here in Colorado Springs. The legacy of the United States Air Force actually predates its official creation.
Even when the aircraft was introduced, and it was introduced in the Army, there was a group of people that developed thinking about air power and how you use air power. It took them that long to kind of convince the populace, to convince fellow people in the military that we deserved an independent Air Force.
Douglas Kennedy and Brian Lasley are the people to talk to for Air Force history, and they both teach here at the Academy.
We have gone from biplanes that are essentially made of balsa wood and canvas to satellites that are orbiting overhead as we speak.
Those wood planes would eventually lead to rapid technology growth, bomber planes, air-to-air refueling, and much more. The Air Force not only led victories in combat, but also successes for mankind, progress in delivering humanitarian aid, and something millions of us can't live without.
20 or 25 years ago, I would be riding around in a car with a paper map trying to determine where my exit was going to be, as opposed to today where we have things like GPS. If I had to name one gift that the Air Force has helped give the American people, it has to be that.
And they say none of this would be possible without some incredible trailblazers.
The early Air Force pioneers, Billy Mitchell, Hap Arnold, Curtis LeMay.
A legacy they hope continues into the future with the next generation of airmen and women.
The Air Force cadets, they have history courses to think not only heritage, but how do you think about what you could do in future capabilities by looking back at your history.
Through the rest of this month and into October, there are several events all across the country to celebrate the Air Force's 75th anniversary. We have a link to those on kktv.com. For 11 News, I'm Danielle Kreuter.